You will figure it out soon. We're back. Well, I know it's a bit early, but I think I'm gonna close up shop for today. You were so busy today, I ran out of all my ingredients. I don't even remember the last time that happened. Weird, huh?
Make sure you close up.
Anyway, don't forget to lock up. Who could possibly come by? Tomorrow's finally the day. We've already secured a route to the treasure. No problems there. All we have to do now is wait. Sweet, we're gonna rock this shit. Yes. Oh, Akira Senpai, I wanted to ask you something. Has Dr. Marky contacted you yet? Nope. I see. I suppose waiting really is our only option. You're right. If anything comes up on my end, though, I'll get in touch with you all. Tomorrow.
My apologies for calling so late. This is Maruki, by the way. I'm actually rather close by. Would you mind lending me an ear? There's something important we need to talk about. And if you do intend to confront me, I believe there's something you have to give me first. Thank you. I'll be at the cafe shortly. See you later.
I caught all of that, just as we suspected. He knew he'd have to get a calling card. I have no clue how this meeting is going to go down.
Sure, why not?
Just make sure you keep your guard up, okay?
Oops. Oops, what?
Hey!
Work is finally coming. Are you mentally prepared? Yes. Oh, no, wait. I clicked the wrong one.
Wow!
Oh, yeah, was an oops.
Wow!
Can I?
Hey!
Yes. Let's go!
Sorry for the last-minute visit. How's Yoshizawa-san holding up? I've been concerned about a potential relapse, considering her difficulties with accepting this reality. You know, I would love for that to be the truth, but people can't maintain their strength forever. So, getting down to business. I wanted to confirm with you one last time. Is there no other way to come to an agreement besides fighting?
Well...
The reality I created may seem distorted from your point of view, but it's a reality where everyone is happy. If you just stay, you'll never have to suffer the pain of loss, or the pain from having people and things stolen away from you. So, you saw what happened with Rumi. I'm not the one who suffered.
He's not a bad
She is.
guy.
But she's still living a wonderful life right now, in this world you call a distorted reality.
But she still doesn't remember you, right?
Oh.
And you're fine with that?
She may not be in my life anymore, but at least her own life is a happy one now. I'm not just doing this for Rumi. I want all of you to live just as happily as she is.
What about your happiness,
For Rumi's
dude?
happiness to last, I have to move on. After all that's happened to her, to me, I just can't drag her into it.
Doc.
My stance will not change. Strange circumstances have led to my gaining this power. However, I now recognize it as being wholly inevitable. This is something only I am capable of doing. I promise. Every person alive will be happy in the
just
world I
fine.
create. So, let me ask you the same. After really considering every option, do you have any doubts about your views?
Hi there, Misha. Yeah, we're on to the ending.
I suppose it's more accurate to ask, do you two gentlemen have any doubts? You're here, aren't you, Akechi-kun?
I sadly spotted myself off that because I was looking at the guide. I'm sorry.
You caught me.
Oh, it was just a hunch. This issue doesn't only affect you, Akechi-kun.
Oh no.
This involves you too.
do these
No,
two
I
have to
can't.
do with...
It's
The
alright.
relationship you two share is very unusual.
Oh, yes,
A
it
detective
is.
and a phantom thief. Despite being enemies, your relationship isn't based on hatred or ill will.
I mean, he tried to
That's why
kill
I found
me.
it so tragic when I learned what happened in Shido's palace.
You bastard!
Oh, we finally got to know how he survived.
My final enemy is a puppet version of myself.
Say, didn't you regret how things ended with him? You two came to a deep
No
understanding of one
way.
another. Yet you had no choice but to leave Akechi-kun to his fate. That's why I created a reality where you two could have a fresh start together.
After all this, that's what you have to say. Seriously, you really are.
That would mean the Akechi in the real world is...
Get what I'm saying? I genuinely didn't want to tell you like this. I didn't want to make it seem like I'm holding him hostage. But no matter what you may think of me, I just want you all to accept this reality and move on with your happy lives.
And that matters how, exactly? Don't tell me you think dangling my life before us is going to have any impact on our decision.
No way. If we go back.
Well, I lacked conclusive evidence,
Oh,
but after I fought
no.
against you all, I had a gap in my memory that ended with meeting up with him again. There were also the cases of Wakaba Ishiki and President Okumura. Of course, I'd find all of that suspicious.
I see. I had a feeling the truth of the matter still wouldn't dissuade you, Akechi-kun. But how about you? You think dangling my life before us is going to affect our decision? That's what Akechi-kun said a moment ago. If that's how you see it at this point, I'm fine with it. But I'm still going to ask you, one last time, will you accept the reality I create for you? You were the guiding light to my research. You showed me the way so I could make my dream into reality. I have nothing but gratitude for you. Not a single ounce of ill will. That's why I wanted you, of all people, to understand. Perhaps I shouldn't ask you for an answer on the spot like that. I'll be going now. Ah, that's right. I've heard you're calling.
Oh, no. That wasn't the palace.
And about my question. Let's do this. I'll be waiting in the palace tomorrow. Just as I promised. If you still haven't changed your mind by then, we'll meet there. But if you don't show, I'll take that to mean you've accepted my reality. See you.
What are you gonna do?
I'd like to speak with him.
Akechi. Gotcha. I'll leave the decision up to you. Let me know when you've reached an answer.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days. So what? That's the path I chose. All you have to do is stick to your guns and challenge Maruki. Or are you really so spineless that you'd fold over some bullshit trivial threat on my life?
Why does it have to be Akechi of all people?
It is. Do you think I'd be happy with this? Being shown mercy now, of all times, I don't want to be pitied. This isn't something I'm debating with you. Your indecisiveness on the matter is essentially a betrayal of my wishes. I want to hear you say it aloud.
Ecco di
What do you
bellissima!
intend to do?
We fight against Maroki and win. We'll return to the original reality. But catchy.
I won't wait a moment longer.
Oh!
Answer me.
I didn't save before that! I didn't save! I don't know what my last save was! Oh, I should have saved to check out what the other answer is giving me. I know we just on. I couldn't wait. If we fight Maruki, we go back to the original world where Akechi was killed in a palace. I just want to see what happens if I say we take the offer.
Alright.
It is bad! Of
Really
course it
together.
is!
I will never accept this form of reality. I'm done being manipulated. Let's go back to our true reality.
Yeah, I will probably do exactly that. Oh, that looks cool! I look sick!
This. Alright. What's a
Fuck me.
life worth in a reality that was cooked up just to satisfy someone else? I say none. We have to win this. No matter what.
Don't leave me.
All right, we're all here. It's
Come on, let me
time.
save.
Our final battle. Maruki came by LeBlanc last night, so we gave him the calling card.
I doubt Maruki is still interested in discussion. You realize there's no backing out now, right?
I didn't make him yet, no.
No way we're gonna run now.
This game is so cruel to me. Is this what Final Fantasy VII is gonna do to me?
Go back to our own reality.
This is how that will end.
Let's all go back. As a team.
There can't be no favorite character who survives.
We're all ready.
It's not possible in
Time to
this
take back what
world.
belongs to us. Our own reality.
Let me save, come on. Oh, the music. Can I
I'll
save?
just add this.
I save. So. How much time is between that? Oh, that was in Maruki's palace! Oh, but that's not. Oh, it's an hour. I was an hour. No. No, we don't do that. It's probably just the same ending we already saw once. Yeah, but I'm still in the palace. An idiot. Oh, the music is nice. Sure, we could do that. But I'm pretty sure it's just the exact same we already saw once.
Let's go.
The music was so sick. Like the last save was in that save room. We would need to go through everything up there again.
I see you made it. Come on up. I'll meet with you at the center of paradise.
We can finally move on now that we've got some stairs. Let's end this. Once we pass through here, we won't have any choices but to come from Marika. You ready?
Yes.
Absolutely not. But we have to do it. Oh, what is this game doing to me?
Oh yeah!
At least the song is really sick. An apple tree? Wow.
Thank you for coming.
Well,
Looks like I have your
for the
answer.
most amazing boss fight, oh, I'm looking forward. Before we did that, I need something to drink. For my tears that's gonna come. Give me a minute. And then Aaron was going for his food. Oh god, well, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'm also sorry for myself that I have to do this.
Don't apologize. All this means is that we both have something we can't allow to fail.
Yeah, I know.
Let's begin. If you win, my heart will be changed. However, if I win, my reality becomes the true reality. I will overwrite all of existence with my own cognition. I'm not holding back anymore.
What the?
Just as you have your own beliefs, I too have no intention of changing my plans for reality. No matter what happens to me in the end,
God.
I will
Let's
fix
hope not.
this torturous world. That is my own rebellion.
I got 2, if not 3. We gonna see his persona?
No, just and I believe you called forth your power like this. Persona.
His outfit is questionable. There we go.
No way. So Maruki really does have a persona.
Well, Ida.
I'd regret not pointing this out to you. You shouldn't mistake our powers as being equal. It's time.
Oh, the music.
Our final battle has come.
Oh, the music is so good. Oh my god.
It guides me.
I can't wait till it really starts up the music, which is probably like in the second phase or something.
I have to do this.
Incoming, guys. Get ready.
Come. Some other
Opponent
way.
is strong. Don't do anything
Persona.
reckless.
Probably has no weaknesses. But it has.
What? The persona shielded him? This persona's definitely trouble.
I can't make you
Persona.
see.
Here.
First?
Persona. Kill them, Herald.
Let's dance! How about this?
I'll start feeling him out. Oh no.
Crow's got some moves. Leave all the support stuff to me.
Oh, nice. I mean, those things are not attacking me, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he does.
Come. There.
One of them is gone.
This is my other self. Kurokichi.
Not attacking yet. So one of them can block
Let's go.
it.
Contact.
I'll handle this. Persona! Ella! No good.
So one of them can.
My power.
It's just like the other boss fight where you have to know which hand does what.
Dance, Persona! This is my soul!
He's summoning them again? No. Oh, he can't heal. Oh no, he's summoning those back.
Let's go. Ravage them.
Who needs to defeat the one in the back?
I am thou. Wipe them out, Kurokichi.
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Lend me a hand.
On to the next!
They all weak to something. Figure out what.
Yako. Go down.
Okay.
Knocked him
One
right
is
off their
weak,
feet.
amazing.
Joker.
Go ahead. I'll crush them. I'll break them. Persona.
So, after that, let's see Frey. Please.
Persona. Manifest.
Let's dance! Let's finish this!
Useless.
Nice, Violet! Just what I would expect from an athlete.
Persona.
Do you have just Sayu? Yeah, I do. So,
You're mine.
Sayu.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go.
All
This
right,
is mine.
on to the next.
Let's go. Kurokichi.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
It's up to you. That's my cue.
Nice.
I'll break them.
Crow's life is in danger.
No.
Crow doesn't
Persona.
have much health left. Someone heal him.
I lend Send it! No effect. Gotta heal. That should do.
Kill yourself, oh boy. Cut! I can't see. Can you please? I don't know. Fine. What's immune?
It's fine.
Oh, nice.
It's time. Go down.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Oh, we don't need a name already.
Do
Oh.
it. Roger.
On to the next.
Let's go.
Never introduced us.
Wipe them out, Korokichi.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Contact.
Ready to go. Get him. Persona. Enchantasella.
I am thou.
Oh, he has barely no SP anymore. Thinking of switching him out to Makoto.
Fear my power. Persona!
Dance, Persona. How about this?
I'm not quite sure what's the best tactic here yet.
Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an athlete.
Ah, Kachi forgot.
Crow's memory is gone.
Oh yeah, true, we got a name. I'm just an idiot. True.
Manage them.
We did got a name.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go. I've got it.
On to
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I just need to figure out their
Wipe them out,
weaknesses first.
Korokichi. Get them.
My turn now. Get him. Let's dance.
That's the one already on the ground.
Enchantasella.
Ooh, okay. So I need to actually figure out what they're weak against.
Bless skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Probably Frey.
Let's go. Fox, withdrawing.
Sona?
That's so good.
Persona. Let's finish this. I messed up.
Can you use items? What do you mean? Oh no. That sounds bad. Whatever he did.
Super move. Ultra charge.
Come. There.
I do know that. Gone.
Not bad. We've only
Just begun.
I don't know what to do now. Oh, that's what you mean, yeah. But I first have to figure out what they're weak against. I just use the gun attack, none of them were weak.
So let's move on.
Huh?
Okay!
Stronger? Be careful. What was that just now? The opponent is strong.
So,
Don't do anything reckless. It's strong. And psychokinesis won't get
fine.
but weak to nuclear.
Okay.
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinesis. psychokinetic skills. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
It's time.
So we can't do
Fiasco.
this one.
They can't do anything? Something's not right here.
Excuse me, what?
Persona. Come.
Oh no, magic attack skills. I can't read. Oh god, okay.
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Come.
Give me one that is strong against.
Ganesha. Don't rush it.
Fucking god.
That's one down. Go for
Okay,
it, go.
nice.
Psychokinetic
I can't read. We do know this at this point, don't we? Oh no. That was stupid! Because we already knew that.
The opponent is strong. Don't do it. It's strong. This could be tough. It's a vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Hi Wolf, how you doing? Oh god.
Robot knocked down. We need cover. Can we really do this?
Thank you very much. But my healer is... Did you just heal himself? Why did I go into this blind?
Yoshizawa-san, that pain you're suffering, it must be impossible to move on. I want to save you from that awful life.
I am myself. I'll never forget that again.
And they got new magic attacks.
Vicious foe. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything to the enemy.
Did
is
that
strong.
trade that?
Strong
One of them was weak against me attacking us.
It's powerful. The guns should shut it down. Just watch your ammo.
What?
Vicious foe.
Now it's weak against guns? Excuse me, what?
This is it.
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker. This is our chance. Pass the baton.
Well, I can finally pass it to one person.
Let's dance. I'd run if I could.
She told her... What?
What's my next move?
What is this idea?
You hit their weak point. Rose up again. It's payback time.
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Thank you for the follow, Amajin. I do know that. I don't know much, but I do know that.
Keep fighting. I appreciate it.
Oh.
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Hello Darkling, thank you for the follow. I still can't use magic, this is so annoying. No, I'm sorry, it is it's you. I just read what you were saying there.
Knocked down. He needs cover. No!
Part is serious.
They're too strong.
Okay, attacking him does mean nothing because he just regenerates. Wait, can I? Oh, because I'm. Fuck me.
Nice one, Joker! You hit it, Persona! Okay. Thank you so much.
Payback
Rose up
time!
again! It's payback
My
time!
eyes!
Shouldn't we run?
Wait, I can't use magic again. Why did nobody tell me? I just saw that. I was like, wait. What? Also, I just died. What just happened? I just used magic. Why did that what? I don't understand that stuff. Huh?
Is this...
Do I need to understand this right now? Hi there when Jojo calls.
I have to
Hey,
do.
yeah, blah 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 blah. Huh?
It's time.
I do not understand this right now.
I knew there was Just look for their weakness.
I don't know who was weak against what right now. Hmm.
Thanatos.
Let's try that. Let's see if. Okay, one is weak against that. That's good. Yeah, that's a card. Let's go to Sumire.
Not my turn now. Dance, Persona. Enchant us, Ella.
So that's that.
Let's go.
One was weak against ice.
You got
Yes.
it, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Yours now, Roger.
On to the next.
Persona.
Try out.
Fiaco.
Someone was weak against this. Well, none of them out here are weak against that right now. Okay. Oh god.
Persona.
Doesn't it-
How about this?
Yeah, they are all differently weak against everything. The one that's weak against Sayo is not out yet. I have to figure out when they're out.
Leave all the support stuff to me.
Yeah, that does not much. Thank you, Futaba. Anyways.
Persona.
So, is the one again Maxi out now? Yes.
Knock them
Okay,
right
good.
off their feet. Great, Joker.
It's time.
Let me see.
That's not right.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. It's powerful. You'll want fierce. This could be tough. Bless skills will be nullified, so be
Come.
careful.
There.
Sorry, that's blocking. No, wait, that was the wrong one.
Self.
Attacked the wrong one.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Get them.
Not
Yes.
done yet. This enemy is tough, and electric attacks won't work on it.
Persona. Ravage them.
Wins? Blocking it. Okay.
Feel my power. Kill them, Hellworm.
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, Crown. Let's dance.
Perfect try.
Unbelievable. I can't make you see.
Persona.
Hold on.
It's strong. It has a
Yeah,
The
maps.
opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. It's immune to curse. No wind
They
skills.
don't-
It's powerful, so stay on guard.
It's time. Set. Go down.
Not fire.
Your offense is
I
down.
am thou. Wipe them out, Korokichi.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Contact.
I'll handle this. Dance, Persona. It's powerful.
Persona?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. This enemy is tough, and electric attacks won't work on it.
Wait, did I just use fire on that one?
Persona. It's strong. It has a
I used
significant-
the
Let's
wrong
dance,
one
Ice.
or whatever.
This is my soul.
See,
No good.
Alright, that's not working.
Persona. Harroward.
Let's try fire now.
No wind skills. It's
Let's go.
powerful, so stay on guard.
Ravage them.
Well, it's also not fire. The regular attack?
Good job,
The
Violet.
regular attack.
Please, not
Fox
done yet.
taking over. Let's go.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
No.
Useless.
Whoa, that was awesome. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Wait, no.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona. Go down. This is my other self. Korokichi.
The big one has any weaknesses.
Pass
Fresh.
the baton.
Yours not
Not done
okay.
yet. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
Persona.
reckless.
Fire.
Ravage them.
Fox, your offense is down.
Power. Harroward.
We don't have that many more options though.
There it goes. Good one, Crow.
Who do you love?
Not
Yours.
done yet.
Persona.
The opponent is strong.
When-
Don't do anything
Persona.
reckless.
Byakko. Go down.
Persona. Let's finish this.
Okay, the big one has no weaknesses. 22, my dark one clear.
Just what I would expect from an athlete.
You have to take care of the
Opponent is
small one.
strong. Don't do anything reckless. This could be
So
tough.
we have the one
Your
against
skills will be nullified, so be careful.
ice. We have a regular attack one.
A vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic
Two.
skills. It's strong and has a significant resistance to ice.
Come. Some other way.
We've almost won. Pass the baton and
Do it.
switch
We
attackers.
almost won. What are you talking about?
Korokichi.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Contact. Stay back.
Pass. Nice.
Persona. Kill them, Harroward.
Fox, your offense is down.
Do it.
Allow me. The baton. That was perfect.
Wipe them out, Gorokichi!
Got their weakness. You're on a roll, Fox.
I'll break them.
It's powerful. You'll want fierce ice attacks.
Fear my power. Manifest!
Fox, your offense is down. This is my soul. I'm fine.
Persona!
No.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go!
Now leave it to me. Let's dance. Ella. If you pass the baton, you can hit the foe's weaknesses.
Roger.
Second to
Let's go.
pass. Nice.
Wipe them out, Gorokichi!
Fox, your offense is down.
Lend me a hand.
My
Pass the
cue.
baton. That was
I'll
perfect.
break them. Persona!
I am thou. Gorokichi!
Persona!
Not bad. We've only just begun.
Now we're back to this here. It'll be harder now. Get a chain. Kinda impossible to get a chain.
So let's move on.
Huh? Be careful. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Strong and impervious to nuke. It's strong. Use anything but fire skills. Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Yours.
All right,
Fox
on
taking
to the
over.
next.
Like I can't do anything. Oh, can I use item magic? I didn't know. I thought like any magic's not okay. I see. Oh well. I didn't know that. Okay.
This one, defense up. Joker, you're dizzy. It's gonna be hard to hit it with anything.
Persona! Persona! Ravage them!
Two enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
It's time.
Not that.
Its weakness is electricity.
Persona!
Use that. It'll go down fast.
Go down!
Oh, I already have that.
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness. The opponent is strong. Don't strong and impervious to nuclear attacks.
Let's go. Wipe them out, Gorokichi!
You got him, Fox.
Wake up.
One enemy hit the ground.
Yeah, well, it's one round too late.
It's up to you.
Not ready to go. Persona.
Oh, that one is already down.
Ella.
Wait, did the guy got like full health again? That will be so fucking annoying.
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, Crow. Persona. Enchant us, Ella.
Oh man.
They're too strong.
Thank you. Has someone got Kazumi out of Dart?
Saw that.
Whoa, that was awesome.
Kazumi is unlocked.
Tadao-kun, I know you don't really want.
Yeah, we just hot Dart.
I have my friends by my
Oh,
side in this
sorry.
world.
I skipped the
don't
wrong
need
one.
another world forced upon me.
It's time.
Let's heal myself. Do I have one with the regular healing?
Parvati!
You can't do baton pass
Time to
completely
use
the
this.
train because
I appreciate it.
we got this always one round to life.
Persona!
Gorokichi!
Unable to baton pass
Two
anyways.
enemies on the ground. Smooth one,
This
Fox.
is my other
Well,
self.
I should read more often.
Got their weakness. You're on a roll, Fox.
Persona!
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, Crow. Step and strike. Create violence. You went right for its weakness.
Ah,
What's that?
Fox is swaying.
So
They're
this
too
is
strong.
fear.
this is so annoying.
Persona! Ravage them!
We know their weak points now. Pass the baton.
Go ahead, Roger.
All right, on to the next.
I am thou.
Wipe them out, Gorokichi!
To one, to all. One.
How do you want to do this?
One. I don't have anything of use. Well, then I have to use that other thing.
I'll try this.
I'll return the favor.
Welcome back. We didn't really make progress so far.
Let's go.
I'm trying to figure.
They're tough, but weak to nuclear. You know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Persona! Robot knocked down. He needs cover.
I know. I'm working on it to take that out. It is hard if you can't.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
It's fine.
Can you please heal the other two as well?
I know something that'll protect you.
It made it pretty amazing. Thank you.
Let's go. Hold on.
So
No.
let me check.
Immune to curse. The opponent is strong. It's strong. Use any. This could be tough.
Okay.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless or vicious foe. Attack with it's strong. And psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Persona! There!
We've almost won. Pass the baton and switch attackers.
Up to you. This is
All
mine.
right, on to the next.
This is my other self.
This could be tough. Bless skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Gorokichi!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Lend me a hand!
My turn now! Nice! Let's dance! Ella! Good job, Violet! It's all you! Nice shot! Nice combo!
Feel my power. Persona!
Let's go.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
Persona!
reckless.
Die!
Persona! Manifest!
Dance, Persona! Victory is ours!
Bad.
Nice, Joker! Just at the last second.
I might. Someone take that off of Akishi, please.
Yoshizawa-san, that pain you're suffering, I want to
Yeah, we just had the Yoshizawa-san.
I am myself. Crow's completely dizzy. His accuracy is low.
Persona! Ravage them!
Unable to cure, amazing.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Do it!
All right, ready to go. On to the next. Persona! Enchantos, Ella. Good job, Violet. Go for it.
Yes.
Get him.
Let's go. Gorokichi!
You got him, Fox. One
I
enemy
am
hit
thou.
the ground.
Wipe them out, Gorokichi!
Fox is swaying.
Sorry.
I was
That's my
stupid.
limit. Let's go.
Oh, I can't heal. Fuck me.
I will put you down.
My eyes!
Style embrace. Fox is swaying.
This boss fight is so tedious. Oh my fucking god.
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful.
Persona! You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead.
I'll handle this. On to the next. Dance, Persona. Enchantos, Ella. Good job, Violet. It's up to you.
Allow me.
Get him.
This is not a challenge. This is just
Fear my
just really annoying. Fucked up my idea.
Kill them, Harrowers!
This is my other self. This one.
Persona!
That's not much.
Out of my way!
Not using my SP for nothing.
Too slow.
Fox is swaying.
Akechi-kun, don't throw away your life.
Please don't do it.
If you're with him and his friends, you can begin to atone for what you've done.
Yes. Heart.
Enough of this high and mighty bullshit. You're pissing me off.
Unable to guard. Well, that's another line.
Go down.
We've almost won. Pass the baton.
Do it.
This is a lie, Marco 2. And we all know it.
Kill them, Herald.
Almost won. What the fucking hell, dude?
If you pass the baton, you can hit the foe's weaknesses. Allow me. Next up, let's dance. Ella. Good job, Violet. Persona. Ella.
I switched out for healing. I literally have no healing persona here with me, do I?
Fox's health is really low. You have to be
Oh, he
careful.
can't heal.
That
There you
should
go.
do.
Much thanks.
Silence race. Pro's got some moves.
Come on, Fox.
Support's on the way.
Oh, that sucks.
Who's next?
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Nice one,
I gotta
Joker.
go down.
You
I
hit
am
his
thou.
weakness.
Kichi!
You got him, Fox.
Are you
One
alright?
enemy hit the ground.
Yeah. One round too late.
If you pass the baton and knock him down.
It's up to you.
Leave it to me. Let's dance. Enchant us, Ella. Good job, Violet. It's all you. Baton pass. Nice.
Persona! There. Feel my
Yes.
power.
Dance, Persona. Let's finish this. Fox is swaying. Fox's health is really low.
Persona.
You have to be careful.
Oh, this is only the first phase.
Persona! Harrower!
Just imagine how the second one's gonna go.
There it goes. Good one, Pro. This is our chance. Pass the baton.
Do the honor.
Ready to go. On to the next. Persona. Ella. Good job, Violet. Please,
Here
second
goes.
baton pass. Nice.
Let's go. Something else.
It's a
Go down.
Fox's health is really low. You have to
Persona.
be careful.
Saya Picaro.
I can't.
Full.
Thank you so much.
No time for thanks.
I appreciate it. Can't stop shaking.
Out of the way!
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you fucking doing?
I'll break them.
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, bro. Enchanta, fella. Bro's got some moves. Fox is swaying.
Can someone please get her out of that?
I know something that'll protect you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do you remember how every one of your dreams was granted in my reality? Not a single person is in pain here.
I am in pain right now.
Why would you deny them that opportunity?
The one time nobody has a status ailment. I'm not allowed to baton pass. Are you for fucking real?
This could be tough. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Hold on.
I am screaming.
You can hit their weakness.
Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice,
Tough.
Joker.
There!
Knocked them right off their feet.
Let's
nice,
go.
Joker.
Some other
The
way.
opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. The enemy is strong. Defeat it quickly with bless attacks. It's a powerful enemy. Finish it quickly with curse attacks. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks. Knocked him right
Not
off their
yet.
feet. Nice, Joker.
Oh, thank God, I got my SP back.
Persona! Don't rush it.
This could be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so the opponent is strong. Don't do it. It's a powerful enemy. Finish it quickly with curse attacks.
One is gone.
I am thou. Wipe them out, Korokichi!
One's gone.
Fear my power.
Now we'll give you. Can't do anything.
Let's dance!
Got this one down a bit
Yay, Violet! You went right for its
for the
weakness.
next round.
So
You're
this
too
is
strong.
fear.
Never mind, there won't be any baton
Maybe
passes
Crow's
anyways.
got some moves.
I'm fucking screaming at this. Oh, let me baton pass. Fuck's sake.
Its weakness is electricity.
Persona!
It'll go down fast.
Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go!
All right,
mine.
on to the next.
This is my other self. Wipe them out, Korokichi!
Not bad.
Two enemies on the ground. Good one,
I am
Fox.
thou. Korokichi! Persona! Take this!
Stop shaking.
The enemy is strong. Let's aim for its wind weakness.
Persona! Persona!
Shouldn't we run?
Amazing, all three of them have that name. Isn't that awesome?
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
Yeah,
Persona!
that's exactly what happened.
Hold on.
I don't even think I have anything against that. Oh, I do.
Okay. I am thou.
Maybe she'll wake some of the others up.
Payback time! I'll break them. I won't lose!
Dance, Persona! Ella! Good job, Violet. You can do it! We know their weak points now. Pass the baton! Persona! This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts. It's up to you.
That's my
On to
cue.
the next.
Out of my way!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
What do you want? Okay.
Get him.
Persona! Kaya Picaro! Don't
I
rush
have
it.
one.
Persona!
You can hit their
No.
weakness.
Yeah, no.
No. Persona!
I want one. I've only.
Nagatsu Izanagi Picaro!
I just wonder where I have one.
Koholin! Go down!
It's just annoying because you have to get through all of them and you just can't baton pass when they all have a status ailment. Oh, that's just so
Crow's
annoying.
completely dizzy. His accuracy is low.
Let's go.
Hey, you can go for its weak spot.
You're mine. Up to you.
Allow me. Let's dance. Victory is ours.
Let's go.
I can imagine this is like from the music alone. This is only the very first one. It's not like I imagine anything else to happen here.
Feel my power. That should do.
This might sting.
Nice timing.
Persona.
Oh, there is still one down there. I didn't see that one. Oh,
Let's finish this.
still made a lot of damage there. Just gonna kill her in the next round.
Stop the swaying.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah, I do. I won't use my sumo yet though. I will use that later.
I understand the difficulty of accepting such a huge change, but that's nothing more than your fears controlling you. Please, Won't you please believe me?
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful.
Come! There!
Unable to cure. Isn't that amazing?
We know their weak points now. Pass the baton.
Do it.
I'll handle this. Not done yet. Dance, Persona. Ella. Let's dance. This could be tough. Plus skills will be nullified, so be careful. Persona! Enchant us,
Probably
Ella.
not.
Create more
Oh, was it?
right
My
for its
eyes.
weakness.
I am thou. I can't.
No.
Crows come
Does
through
it also count as curing?
This is my other self.
Well, I sucks.
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful.
Manifest!
Dance, Persona.
Let's not
This is my
kill
soul.
her in the next round. If we also wipe.
None shall suffer. To realize it, I will use all of our power.
Oh god, what is it doing? No.
What the? What are they doing? Be careful. I'm sensing a ridiculous amount of energy from his persona.
The question now is it in the next round or is it 2
Joker,
rounds?
you all have to guard this.
I couldn't even heal.
What's on the way?
Please heal me. Thank. Yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Suffering and pain bring nothing to people except their ruin. Why would you force yourself into that? Just let me save you all. Just this once.
Fox is dizzy. His attacks are going to miss a lot more.
Well, he's not dizzy anymore.
Fox is swaying.
Alright, he survived. That's good.
Let's go. Ravage them!
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Go!
All
I've
right,
got it.
on to the next.
Let's go. Kichi!
Got their weakness. You're on a roll, Fox.
Compact.
My turn now. Nice. Let's dance. Enchant us, Ella.
I am thou.
It's strong and has a significant resistance
Let's go.
to ice.
Oh, I should have
Fox's
used.
health is really low. You have to be careful.
That should do.
I hope I didn't do Makachi now.
Dance, Persona.
No. Then we're gonna kill in the next round.
Victory is ours.
So we have one with low HP.
They're too strong.
Fight my life.
Everyone, are you okay? Focus on healing
Did you just say heal me? I will, baby boy, I will, don't worry. I will do that.
Crow doesn't have much health left. Someone heal him.
Go down.
3 enemies on the floor. Nice, Joker.
Hi, the Volk. Okay, so far I am not so sure about this fight.
Go ahead, Fox, taking over. This is my other self.
Ah no, wrong one!
I am thou.
If I'm already here, let's heal him.
Using.
I already fucked this up, so it doesn't really matter.
Kill them, Hellworms!
Let's get them a bit down.
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, Crow. Persona. Ella.
So I can at least kill them in the next round.
You went right for its weakness. It's nothing. Violet's about to give up the ghost. Somebody do something.
So this is fear.
What? Why would you do that?
Violet's in real trouble. Hurry, heal her.
You're mine.
3 enemies on the floor. Nice, Joker.
Go.
Not
I've
done
got
yet.
it. Let's go. Wipe them out, Korokichi.
Okay, one's done. Apparently someone does. Oh, there's still one alive. Well, not anymore.
Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force won't work.
Okay,
I can take this.
feel yourself, honey.
Crow's got some moves.
Why would you? Oh my god, I nearly died! I should pay attention, I nearly died here.
Can't deny that you're all strong, but that's exactly what's making you suffer. It's time to end this. I'm going to save all of you.
Fox, be
Oh
careful.
no.
I'm picking up multiple readings beneath you.
There you go, I don't even know what noise I did.
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
There.
This is our
Persona.
chance.
So, we're gonna heal us now. There we go.
Saya Picaro. Reverberate. Oratorio.
A laugh?
I'll return the favor.
This one is laughing annoying.
No time for thanks.
Much thanks.
Also laugh because of the Final Fantasy 15 comment.
Persona.
But it's okay.
Korokichi.
You got him, Fox.
I'll
One
save you.
enemy hit the ground. It's immune to curse. I'd hoped we could.
Let's go.
You've got good moves, but maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
Yours now.
Not
Here
done
goes.
yet.
Persona. Some other way.
Oh, I don't know. Us the guys who lost the bait.
Let's dance. Enchant us, Ella.
Just got it down a bit.
Yay, Violet! You went right for its weakness. Fox got taken out. Medic!
Rip. Are you going back to the Hell House fight in hard mode or in normal mode?
Something that'll protect you.
I apologize.
Wow, he resurrected him? Okay, that's cool.
Do you remember how every one of your dreams was granted in my reality? Not a single person.
I was
is
so happy when I
pain
got
here.
past
Everyone is
the
happy.
boss.
Why would you deny them that opportunity?
Because it's fake. Bro, it's fake. Unable to baton pass. I am screaming.
Something else.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona!
You can hit their weakness.
Not that.
They're tough, but when the opponent is strong, don't do anything if it's strong. And second, strong and immune to physical strikes?
Persona!
Brute force won't work.
Ravage them!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona!
Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force
You're
won't
mine.
work. Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
I can't? You can't? Let me check.
I'm not done.
Wait. How do I? Should be able to. Ah. There you go. You have to go into the mod view. You can't do it in the regular chat. You have to go into the mod view. I had to do that as well. What am I doing right now?
This is my other self. Wipe them out, Kichi.
Persona! Persona!
Dance, Persona! This is my soul!
Getting a bit closer to all of this.
They're too strong! Crow's got some moves!
Won't fail. I can't fail.
Well, I am sorry.
Swords on the way!
Let's go. This isn't it.
It's powerful. You'll want fierce ice
Persona!
attack.
There!
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker. A vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Persona! You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker. It's strong. Use anything but fire skills.
Persona! Ravage them!
Yeah.
Up to you.
All right,
I'll
on to
crush
the
them.
next.
Feel my power.
Persona!
Oh no.
I'll break them.
Shouldn't we run?
Hi then, Reaper.
difficulty of accepting such a huge change, but that's nothing more than your fears controlling you. Please, won't you please believe me?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. This could be tough. Bless skills will be strong.
Persona!
Psychokinesis won't hurt it.
Bianco! Go down!
We've almost won! Pass the baton and switch it!
That is a lie!
Finish it!
And we all knew that is a lie.
Do it!
What are you talking about?
Persona! Hallowed!
No.
I'll break them.
Well, that's...
Thank you. This is my other self.
Support skills like this.
Strong and immune to pit strong. Use anything but fire skills.
I'll try this.
No time for thanks. Feel my power.
No time for thanks. Well,
Not bad.
wait. Oh no, I didn't see he was doing the. Oh fuck. Okay, we all survived.
Somebody do something!
Okay, we all survived. For now. He could still attack. I didn't see he was charging up.
Violet's in
Let's
real
go.
trouble! Hurry, heal her!
Ravage them!
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Come! Saya Picaro! I can't.
Not taking any chances here.
Thank you so much.
Heal.
Nice timing.
Much thanks.
Did you have a Fusuma for the second
The
phase?
opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. The enemy is strong. Defeat it quickly with
I am
blessed
thou.
attacks.
Wipe them out, Korokichi!
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
This one.
I'm gonna use Fusuma.
I'll break them. Kill them, hell!
Get them a bit down for the next round.
Direct hit to their weakness. Nice work, Crow. Persona! Let's dance. How about this?
For the next round, though. So I can hopefully baton pause the next round. I'm just praying.
Crow's got some moves.
Fine. Oh no. Alright, one of them is down, but
Let's go.
Something else.
You can go for its weak spot.
Bianco! Go down!
If you pass the baton, you can hit the foe's
Persona!
weaknesses.
You're mine.
The enemy is strong. Defeat it quickly with bless attacks.
Up to you.
All right, it's me. On to the next. Persona!
One round too late, I got you.
Persona.
Oh, we're so close.
Let's finish this.
Ah, the first phase is done. I'm so sorry, I'm so slow. I know.
Finally, his persona can't act anymore. Now's your shot, Joker.
Oh.
Come. Saya Picaro. Not bad.
There we go, sacrifice. A new song. Or like, more the elaborated version of the song. Ugh.
Azathoth,
I'm sorry, bro.
did I fail?
Isn't that?
No, I just think we're gonna get the more epic version of the song.
What is it, though? A torch?
A torch is a light to guide people. It may symbolize his perception of himself as the guide for the entire world. We're here to change his heart, aren't we? Go on. Take it.
So, this is it.
I don't think this is it.
This place is collapsing!
We better take our leave.
Rumi, I'm sorry. I couldn't. No, I can still.
Joker, look out!
Damn it! We gotta book it.
I can't save, I wish I could. Wait, now I'm confused.
Hang on!
We're probably gonna fight him in the real world.
That was close.
Dr. Maruki. This has gone too far past changing someone's heart. Is he even still alive?
Excuse me, I wasn't driving.
Isn't a concern.
There we go.
Sorry, but I won't admit defeat just yet.
Please, for fuck's sake, stop.
I'm sorry. You know I can't do that.
Ugh.
I've been chosen by the world itself. Granting this wish is my responsibility.
Hey. Bruh. Can we just talk about this?
The hell?
Please.
He just... the treasure!
Please stop. I just want to go to bed.
Isn't that...
Oh god. Oh. Stinky, you still need a buff. Here, wait. Oh god. This now looks like Evangelion. Straight up.
No, you can't be serious.
Ow.
Maruki, he's done it. He evolved his persona.
Well, if we could do that, he can also.
If it is for everyone's happiness, I don't care what happens to me.
Or the song.
Don't resist. Accept it. With my power. No. With mine and Adam Catamon's together. Our reality is nigh! Persona guides me. I refuse to let it end like this. Adam Cadmon, guide us all to our ideal reality.
You're wrong!
Oh my god.
Yeah, we refuse to let it end any other way too.
Persona!
Oh.
Persona!
No. Not bad.
This is my other self. Here.
Did I just use that Soma in Vine because we all got full SP? Excuse me? I was like thinking, hey, I'm smart, I'm gonna use Soma beforehand. So I don't have to do that in mid-fight. Gosh.
How about this?
We're gonna buff myself completely upgrade. Oh gosh. Are you not able to do that much damage?
Go down.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Persona! Manifest!
Dance, Persona! This is my soul!
Adam Cadmon, lend me your strength.
Persona!
Did the fucker just heal himself?
There!
Sorry, I'm at my limit. Using.
I'll return the favor.
I'm so done with this boss fight here.
I'll break them.
Let's dance!
Let's go. Ravage them!
Not bad.
Persona!
Persona! Persona!
Dance, Persona! Victory is ours!
Me neither! He's just gonna heal himself again.
Persona! Go down!
Time for this.
Thank you so much!
Feel my power!
Not bad.
Persona! Let's finish this!
Persona!
I still can't do it. And my reality is right before my eyes.
This was too easy. You're gonna get another transformation or something.
I'm sorry. I said I didn't care what happened to me. But I guess wasn't committed to my words.
Oh no.
You too, huh?
Crow-senpai, what are you?
Can you tell?
At least one tried of them,
You
okay?
think the same thing, don't you? Of course you do. After all...
Guakechi!
We hesitate right now, we die.
The only sane person in that group! You gonna eat it? Oh no. We can fly now. No, he's gonna get
I'm
eaten.
all yours. Use me however you want. Now, show us the reality. The reality we wish for. I am thou, and...
Well, he took it a bit too literally, didn't he? That can you not?
Good.
Oh no!
This power is the source and the destination. I will be the light that guides mankind.
But we are still not going to run. We're going to beat you and go back to our own reality. That's the spirit. Now let's finish this.
Hi, Wax.
Go down.
Well, amazing. I make no damage.
It's not working at all.
No, not this version of this. This is on you.
Thank you so much.
Nice timing. I'll break them.
No good. Joker, try something else. Dance, Persona.
What exactly am I supposed to
Victory is
try? Nothing is working.
Works?
Have you tried hitting it hard? Well, you're gonna guard now because... No, guard! Wait, what? But it doesn't go down. Do you see his health bar? It's not going down.
I must not fail you all.
You can't hurt me.
If this doesn't stop, I'm gonna try to find a way to get us through this.
Yeah, please.
Just hang in there for a few more seconds.
Come.
Okay.
Reverberate. Oratorio.
I appreciate it.
No time for thanks.
There is nobody else to handle it. Are we just gonna guard here? Yeah, defeat him this round. Yeah, exactly. Song is cool though.
The time to end such strife is at hand.
Saba, do something! I'm dying! Quite literally.
I got it. I found his weakness.
Okay, amazing. What is it?
The next time he attacks, that's your chance. His head is his weak spot. Though our attacks are ineffective in his normal state. But whenever he attacks, he drops his guard while concentrating all of his power.
Yeah, but I'm dying while he's doing that.
So if we can target his head as he strikes, we might have a shot.
Oh my god, what's it?
We've come this far. We ain't gonna give up.
Yeah! You gotta do way better than this!
Don't underestimate our tenacity.
It's just another threat. We'll overcome it like we always do! If I run now, I know I'll regret it! We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives to be!
I'm a bit occupied, so do your goddamn job.
Oracle, how does it look? Perfect! His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%!
I love Pikachu so much, he's the best!
Finish this, Joker!
Oh. I actually have to do something. Did we actually murder someone this time? It sure feels like it. Oh no, here he is, still alive.
Why? I gave up everything else. I dedicated all that I have to this, but I still... Why?
Well, you do run from your past, that's indeed true.
Running from... You nailed it. It's true that I turned my back on the original reality. But where's the harm in that? When it grows to be too much, too painful. Every person deserves to escape that. In all honesty, it's best for a person's growth when they tackle their own hardships. But reality doesn't always make that so feasible. No matter how much you try, or work for so long, the smallest injustice can wipe it all out, leave you with nothing. Don't you, of all people, understand that?
You know, there probably are plenty of people who'd ultimately benefit from your reality. But what about the people who want to take on the world themselves? How's it right to rob them of their opportunities?
I don't think what you're saying is wrong either, Dr. Maruki. Some people want to run from their pain and cling to some other version of reality, like I used to. But the knowledge I gained through that pain and my desire to move on, those are even more precious to me, and I won't let anyone take them from me again.
Yoshizawa-san. So you truly don't want it, huh? Looks like I'm totally finished.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the whole time. He's not a bad guy. He's not on the wrong side. He's just also not really the right side. Could the screen stop shaking?
The palace is collapsing! Dr. Maruki, hurry! It's not safe there!
Are you giving up now? Really? Oh, fuck, dice.
No! It's too late for him!
We're trapped as well. Is there any way?
Everyone, get over here! Hurry!
The car gonna help us.
Mona-chan, what are you?
Where's Akechi do?
This is no time to act tough. Whoever said it was an act.
To trying to fly?
Mona-senpai,
Akechi's
can
in
you
the back.
fly? But I'm a car. There's no way I can. No. It's now or never. I have to fly.
There we go! I'm sorry, this is a very sad scene right now. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. We're helicopter now.
A helicopter.
If you could do this, then say so, damn it! Well, I didn't know. Now I'm downright priceless to the Phantom Thieves.
Sorry to interrupt your little moment of triumph, but couldn't you have made yourself just a bit larger?
Hey, where'd Joker go?
I was searching for him. He's on the floor. I'm sorry. Joker's the only one who's comfortable. He's like dangling, just looking at the scenery. Oh no. Did he still not give up? Fucking hell, Maruki. Starting to get annoyed by you. What's that for now? Why is he being traumatic now? What? You have a one-on-one fight now? I still didn't save.
Sorry to cut your flight short like that. This place is done for, along with the entire reality I dreamed of. I have lost. Even if I were to try that fight over, I'm sure I'd only lose again. So I know, this is going to sound pretty stupid. I've been holding this all in for so long, just hiding it from myself. So, please, help me kill every last one of my regrets. You're the only one I can ask to help me with this.
Ah. Reboot helps.
The disappearance of my palace, of the entire metaverse, is drawing near. Seems like neither of us can summon our personas anymore. Let's begin.
Is it a fist fight now? Oh mate, I don't want to kill you. Can't we just...
Everything! Everything!
Maruki, my boy. How about a tea? A nice cup of tea. Maybe some biscuits.
So why?
It is a fist fight now. Okay, I take that.
Why?
I take it. What is this game?
A reality where
What is this game charging?
no one suffers.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Why we fist fighting now? Oh my fucking hell. You feeling better now, bud? I think it's scripted how many times I slap him.
I'm done. I get it now. All thanks to you.
Can we be friends again? I love Maruki. Oh no, he's gonna fall to his death, isn't he? Come on, grab him! Oh god, thank god.
Come on. I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand.
Oh. I'm gonna lie down my days.
Your eyes are as bright and honest as ever. You keep your head up no matter what. I must have always been afraid.
Oh.
Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality.
No, 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 no.
So bright.
What? Hey, I'm not a prisoner anymore.
Magnificent.
We have indeed witnessed.
No,
your
I'm not
decision.
shipping anyone.
Not only
I
have
just
you
feel like
taken back
Maruki.
mankind's future for itself, but you've also re-established our reason for existence. While reality had been wholly distorted, your actions have guided it back towards what it ought to be.
Mizu Akuchi.
That is correct. Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event will revert to the event that should have occurred instead.
I'll ask you once
Oh
more.
no.
I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
Well, we're back to the original ending.
I will carve my own path for myself. I refuse to accept a reality concocted by someone else, stuck under their control for the rest of my days.
What happens to that? He's asking the right questions.
Everything will return to how it should be. Everything. There are no exceptions.
I had slight hope that there was an exception for me.
Have your regrets begun?
Yes.
It seems you are still resolute in this matter. Choosing such a path must not have been easy for you.
It's not like I had any
you
other
have my
choices to see
utmost
the ending.
respect and gratitude.
Fucking hate this. A boss fight took me 2 hours. 2 hours of my life.
Did you see him?
Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he be? We've
Well, I'm
literally
in jail.
looked everywhere.
Mona is dead.
This is our
Akechi
original
is
reality,
dead.
right?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, trophy. Yay.
The meta-nav is gone.
Oh, platinum
We
trophy,
don't even have a
yay.
way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here. We should work all of this out
I'm
somewhere
sued on.
else. You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to LeBlanc.
Where's my good alternate ending?
Samire, let's go!
Oh, right.
The bad ending we took on earlier was better. Because everyone was alive. Everyone was happy. They were in like a fake reality, but
I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night. You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro. We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her.
And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
Locked up?
there goes my
What's going
hopes.
on?
My hopes and
What are you
dreams
guys
shattered,
talking about?
just like Maruki's.
Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly
But a
recently.
year?
Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
Wait. A year? Oh, since last year.
So he's in.
That's why I
juvenile
was like, wait, that
detention.
makes no sense.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you.
So, this is our original reality, right? Or are we in
No,
another
this
different
is the
one
reality,
now?
sadly.
You know, these unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police?
Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently.
Yep.
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened
It
with Morgana
sucks.
and Akechi?
Well,
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's.
Did someone say my name?
This again?
Recycle gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that?
How are you here? Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared. Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Come on, don't scare us like that. Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's?
What is it, Mona-chan?
hi, Kage Ninja.
Well, about him.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is. I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but this truly is a harsh
I'm
reality.
sued on.
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so... I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Can we help Akashi being alive again?
Injustice.
Is that an option?
What can we do to actually help him get out of there?
I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
So what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Then we're on the case.
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
That's right. Let's go.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Really? Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san.
I mean, that's different, but I don't fucking care about
Could
that.
we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate.
It's fucking game. I hate it.
Great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best. I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me?
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine.
Yeah, I think it's always long.
I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but...
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please. I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
You'll cooperate too, right?
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police. You'll all agree with me, correct? What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students?
Yeah, that's the kid. Also, you guys know someone in public security, right? Won't you introduce me to him? I have to protect him. Using whatever means necessary.
Oh, hey boy.
Begging you.
Please, I beg of you. Please help me collect enough signatures. I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend!
That is a lie. That's a lie.
So basically, the reason why we were able to come to our senses is because he saved us. And now he's in a crisis himself. I believe it's our turn to save him this time. But our words alone won't reach anyone. That's why I need Yokota-san and everyone's help. Won't you please protest the police with me? Please!
Please tell me if you know of this young man. I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him. Did he truly look like a boy who would cause an assault here? There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
A certain young man is faced with a dilemma due to the unjust oppression by the government. He is suffering from a crime he did not commit. He is a promising young man who will support this country's future. What justice is there in a country without it being able to save such an individual? This cannot be allowed!
Look at the guy ranked #1 in these rankings. Isn't his score amazing? I really want to go up against him, but I heard he's been arrested for some crime he didn't commit.
Hi there, Joker.
I can't help him out with just myself alone. We need tons more people's voices. like on online forums and getting signatures and stuff. You have to say with me that it makes no sense that he's been arrested when he's done nothing bad.
We're on the finish line.
Please help him out.
Most likely only cutscenes from here on out.
Yes, it's thanks to that young man. I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support. And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in juvenile hall, despite being innocent.
I did see Maruki.
This time, I wish
I am sad.
to come to his rescue.
I'm more sad about Akachido. I'm very sorry.
Please, he doesn't belong in juvenile detention at all. I swear I'll make up for the missed practice. Please, let me take just a short break.
More than 2 hours we saw him.
No
That's
deal.
simply true.
But
I've got a few connections up my own sleeve that'll probably be
And
more
then we
useful than
fist fight
simply
them.
doing your own legwork. I'll also try calling around to check if any of my other trainees have some useful info. But if I do this for you, it means you're continuing.
I
to
really
practice
did
as
like him
scheduled.
from the very
Got it?
beginning, but I knew something's
it's
gonna be
gonna
up
do a
with
lot
him
for you,
too.
thank you
He's
so
not a bad
much,
guy,
Josh.
but it was not the right way to do it. Oh look, we're in detention again. Oh, not really. But kinda.
You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality. What a most
Well.
ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well.
Oh, is
In
it?
the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being.
Do I get my persona
The
back?
final arcana you have
Yeah.
acquired is the world.
Fine.
It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
Bye, Igor. Bye, Lavenza. Bye, prison cell. Right. I mean, technically he didn't do anything because he wasn't here for the majority of the game. I saw it.
Long time no see. We met last on Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
right?
You told me.
Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you
Oh,
today.
wow, do you?
First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayo
Amazing.
Shishido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
So we got like sentenced before Shido? For real?
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go. Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man.
Yay.
The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. That wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
Sort of.
I suppose I'll have to do my best so that you can believe in me in full someday. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live. That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
Well, that was the ending of the original, yeah.
Now, one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this, but I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others.
I always thought the original ending was good.
Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Bye. And that's the cutscene of the original ending.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? And it'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in.
Oh, this is the original ending. There was no Akuchi there.
It's not moving at all.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh?
Wait, this is the beginning.
Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
I'm trying to forget.
It's almost been a whole year since then.
Yep. It actually nearly was.
Pretty awful.
Because this took me so long.
Storage room all by yourself. And again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You better thank them when we get back, all right?
Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it!
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine. I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you. All right, so let's grab a table.
Well, do you see any of the new characters here? No.
I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Now we're only missing one last person.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here. I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now. Sorry I'm late. Senpai! Welcome back.
Alright, that's everyone.
Come on,
No,
Sumire.
it's not everyone. That is not true.
It went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses, trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Not everyone.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Oh.
Right back at ya.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party.
Well, if you
right
just
now.
wait one
Come
more
on,
day, you will
everyone's
see.
back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh, and that wasn't you? Sorry about that.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh yeah. Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from boss. You're going back home next month?
Anlayacağım.
Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
Can I choose?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that,
I like
there's something I need
hunches.
to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves. He's pretty special after all. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent. Leave it to me. Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
No,
You're not
it's
leaving
just
for
the
another
ending.
month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are...
I'm still hoping.
I could hear you from outside.
I should stop hoping.
Jeez, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast.
Oh, and you're vulgar.
Oh, by the way.
Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
You don't need to defend him about that.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Delicious food, fluffy, but I guess same is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. Hey, take care of me, I'll this back home to you, okay?
But seriously.
So, I wanted to ask you something. Remember the tail end of Maruki's palace when I was actually flying? It wasn't a dream, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so, but I still can't figure out how that was possible in the first place. So, this is just a theory, but don't you still have that star Jose gave you?
Oh!
Hey, it's... I lost its list, never mind. It was shining the last time you looked at it, right? So it really was the effect of the star. Oh, well of course it was now that I think about it. That there's no... We still didn't have our duel with Akachi though! The glove? You remember? There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well... You just use our one ticket to maybe get a Kachi back to be a fucking helicopter. We got through with the metaverse and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies, so I have a feeling that won't be happening again anytime soon. I'm glad you made it back. I'm sorry I couldn't see you. You were there? What? We just spent the afternoon together.
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
Also, why am I not going to school?
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here. Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young. Ooh, boy.
Okay, Sojiro.
Good evening. I didn't know you were still working. Sorry for stopping by so late.
Boy.
You should have just told me.
Well, I was about
I'll leave
to.
the store to you.
Okay, thank
Enjoy
you.
yourselves.
That's considerate of him. I hope I'm not imposing. I know I already saw you before, but I really wanted to have some time with you today. So I thought I'd stop by on the way home from practice. Yes, no time to waste, right? I had so much I was going to say once I finally got to talk to you. But now that you're here, and I can see your face for myself, none of it seems so important anymore.
Aww.
It's alright. I understand why you did what you did. On another note, I brought you something. It's chocolate. since it's Valentine's Day today.
Cute. I'm touched. I'm truly touched.
Normally, I'd find that a little melodramatic, but I'm glad to hear it, really.
Hey.
Just checking, but we're back in the real world, right?
Well, we sadly are.
Oh, I wanted to say, Senpai, ever since that day, I've finally been living for myself, as myself, and from now on, I always will. So, may I sit
blushing.
next to you?
This is so innocent, I
You're
can't.
going back to your hometown soon, yes? It's sweet of you to ask. But I'm going to keep working hard. Wherever you are, I'll make sure you hear about me. She always said she performed best when thinking about someone she loved. I think I finally understand Kasumi, what she was trying to say. When I think about you, I get the feeling the competition's going to go just fine. I think you know what I mean.
For the romantic evening with Sumire. Wow. Well.
Perfect timing. You've got a guest.
Sorry to bother you this early in the morning. I was wondering if you'd like this.
Julie was romantic.
There's no obligation, of course. You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you. I'm the one who should be thanking you. So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special.
Well, if
I
you
should
ask
really
like
be going
that.
anyway. Sorry to impose. And this is hardly the end of my debt, of
Yeah.
course. Chocolate
If you go
isn't
hard
going
and
to
rude,
cover
everyone's
all
gonna be
you've done
there.
for me. See you around.
And just fuck you over.
Oh! I heard they finally turned you loose. I'm glad you're doing okay. I expected at least a phone call, though.
My bad.
Anyhow, you're free, and that's worth celebrating. I was hoping I'd get a chance to hand this over, so this is good timing. You know how it was Valentine's Day yesterday? It's just a token of my appreciation, so don't go feeling guilty about not getting me anything. How about you consider it a sign of trust from one comrade to another? See ya!
Bye.
Morning! We usually don't run into each other here, huh? Oh, yeah. This is for you.
Doing completely alright. I don't know what you're talking about.
School, but as long as we're both here, have some chocolate. You know, for Valentine's Day.
All the chocolates. As always.
As friends. Close friends. I'll be counting on you.
I had to take that one, I'm sorry.
Oh. Great timing. I was just headed to your classroom.
Who were you?
Take this. It's chocolate. Think of it as a token of appreciation for all you do for us. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. See you again soon, okay?
All those SP items do.
Hello. I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to give you this.
I want chocolate now. All of them getting chocolate. I want chocolate
Best to wait
too.
until today. After all, if you got one from someone special, I wouldn't want to intrude. You always do so much for me. This is the least I could give in return. course.
I'd
And
waste
we
the
should get
Suma.
coffee again sometime
I'm still so
too.
mad about that.
Just let me know when you're free.
Oh, look at me.
I'm glad I got to see you. I'm relieved you're safe. On that note, I have a small gift for the occasion, if you'll accept it. Apparently
Yeah.
these days,
The cat is
people
eating
give
all the chocolate
to
and
friends,
dies.
even when it's purely platonic. Seems like a fine opportunity to celebrate your return and express my gratitude. I hope Shogi brings us even closer together.
Hello there.
Who's Shioya?
I knew you'd be here. Oh, I don't mean I've been watching you. I just read your fortune. Now that that's cleared up, please take this.
Yay.
To celebrate your freedom. And to say thanks for everything you do.
I gotta take all the
If you
chocolate, just
ever
give it to
need my
me.
power again, all you have to do is ask. I'll always be happy to help you.
There's us too.
Welcome back. I wasn't sure I'd even.
Pets
see
aren't
you.
allergic, but they
I
also
guess
shouldn't
this
eat
is good
chocolate. It's
timing.
not good.
Here, take this.
Also, dogs are not allergic, they just can't like digest it.
Figured you deserved a little appreciation.
Thank you. As lovers.
Who knows? Don't get your hopes up. Sounds like you.
Stop
went through a
it,
lot.
Rose! Stop
It's kind of a relief
it!
to see you're the same as ever. Remember, I'm pretty close by if you ever come down with something. Call whenever you need to. See you later then.
Bye.
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store? I gotta head out for a bit.
For a second I thought he's gonna give me chocolate. The Futaba? No. Oh, sorry. Future.
Were you working? Sorry to distract you. I thought I'd stop by on the way home from work. Partly so I could give you this.
So weird.
You've done so much for me after all. I wanted to say thanks. Oh, and I didn't
Life
get to
says
say
the
it
catch
at work,
chocolate.
but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe. Oh, right.
I'm not gonna comment on.
I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff. If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job. Anyway, I'll see you at school.
That's true! He's gone for White Day!
Oh, perfect timing. You got a sec?
That is so
I just wanted to give
true!
you something. Don't worry, not gonna make it weird. Just, if Sojiro saw, he'd get ideas and start freaking out. So, here you go.
Oh, she gave it to you! That's adorable.
A chocolatey gift for my friend and squad mate. If you want to pay me back, I'll take a year's supply of instant noodles.
Of course you do. That's impossible. That's a lot.
What? You thought I was serious? Relax. It's just a gift from me to you. 'Cause you're my key item, right? And you always will be.
You're so cute. Romancing her is also so adorable. And here we're skipping a bunch of days. Hey, everyone free after school tomorrow? I should be available. Why? There's something I want to talk about. Thinking we could all meet up at La Blanche? Can you check if boss is free too? Sure. Well, that works for me. Me too. I can head over once school's finished. I'll get here too. Likewise. Then let's all head there when we can. You there? Yuji wants to talk? Did something happen with him? Oh, that's for Yuji. Hopefully not that long anymore.
You sure you want me hanging around? I can step out.
I'm
for a
pretty
bit
sure
if you
this
like.
is pretty much the ending.
No, I'd prefer you stick around. Everyone I owe something to has got to hear this. I'm thinking about moving away.
Hey, what?
Moving?
It's just...
hell of a lot's happened this past year, you know? It's got me thinking about the future, and how I still want to get back on the track team. That's why I want to move closer to a physical rehab facility.
That's new.
Get my knee fixed up while going to school. At the earliest, all this is gonna kick off starting next month.
No, I don't think we
see.
will.
That is quite sudden.
My water is nearing the end. Come on,
Actually,
let's do that.
I've got some news too. I'm in the middle of looking into studying abroad. Just short term.
So everyone's leaving
now?
now?
What would be the smartest move for my career? So,
You're moving too.
Both Haru and I are looking for places to live on our own, starting next month. In fact, our moves will probably occur around the same time as Ryuji's.
I plan to keep learning about the business while also attending college. And that's why Mako-chan and I were talking about how we won't be able to get together like we used to.
Are you gonna tell them too?
so... I passed the entrance exam. I'm gonna be a high schooler starting in April. First high school, then college, then I can finally research cognitive science for real.
Even you, Futaba? No, I apologize. I should be wishing
That's
you all
quite-
the best of luck.
Nah, you do have a point. We are going our separate ways.
Best of luck to everyone, I don't care
Knowing the
anymore.
bonds we all have? That's a great point.
It seems you're all taking great strides forward. I, however, will not be going anywhere until I've completed my current painting. No matter how many years it takes, I will express this feeling that's grown within me since we first banded together.
That's still some kind of stride though, ain't it?
No matter what we may go through, or how many times we may stumble, we'll follow the path we believe in. That's what the Phantom Thieves are all about. Stop trying to be such a cool cat.
Well, they kind of mixing up the regular ending from Persona with the new one, so that's why often the new characters are not in there.
There's still no way I'm accepting Doc's reality, but if it weren't for going through that, I don't know if I would have felt this way now. It's like following through with what I want to do in life. I guess I learned how to really believe in my future.
In that case, wouldn't you say Sumire learned the same thing? I mean, she is at training camp right now.
Indeed. While her viewpoint may differ from the Phantom Thieves' beliefs, there's still much we can learn from her.
Oh, that reminds me. Sumire left something with me. She told me she forgot to give us this the other day.
Is that a newspaper clipping?
The one she picked up at the
Guess it
start.
was lying on the ground when we got out of Dr. Maruki's palace. This article.
When we stopped.
It's the case about Dr. Maruki's loved one. The one whose family was murdered.
I'd be willing to bet this is Doc's treasure.
So her case was the origin of Maruki's distortion.
Would you hold on to this?
Sure.
We've all got to
This game gave me hope that he's not dead. That's the deal.
Otherwise, Dr. Maruki's gonna give us all kinds of shit.
You're absolutely right.
Well, I'm very impressed. You've all become quite mature. So let me throw you a little celebration in honor of the next chapters of your lives. Order whatever you'd like, on me.
Thank you.
Oh yeah! It's all you can eat and drink, people!
We still didn't have our battle.
Boss, thank you for the generosity.
I mean, why would he make that announcement
wasn't
and
what I
give us a stupid glove? And we make that
Could you at least go easy on me?
makes no sense if he's not there at one point.
Whatever you guys want.
Woohoo! Great chief! Aren't we lucky?
Sushi!
Hello senpai, sorry for messaging you so late. I just wanted to send you this picture from our first try and visit of the... Aww. We're so cute. I know, it's already been 2 months. I've got a lot of mixed feelings about this picture, I guess. That's supposed to be me there, but it just isn't. It really makes me realize how buried I was in Kazumi's identity. Right, I'm not going to run away anymore. Actually, there's one more photo I want you to see. That's pretty. It's kind of embarrassing, but this is a photo my coach took of me, the real me, I guess. Training is tough and it's really hard sometimes, but I feel like I'm finally moving forward with my life. It's all thanks to you, senpai. I'll make your dream come true, and I'll do it as myself, not as Kazumi. I'll climb all the way to the top of the gymnastic world. So, could you keep watching over me until then? I think they're the same age. Oh gosh, I'm tearing up for some. Falling apart at the slightest thing. I guess that means I'm really back to being Sumire, huh? Oh my, break's over. I have to get back to training. Talk to you later. Sumire is standing on her own 2 feet now. We'll fight for our goals too. Wait, isn't that? And the next day was White Day, so he's still there.
Yeah. You ready for tomorrow?
He's calling everyone a senpai.
Oh, White Day. That's tomorrow, right? You got some chocolates on Valentine's Day, didn't you? And White Day's when you return the favor. The men do the gifting.
Okay. You will miss if Akachi really returns. You really want to miss that.
Right? Get it together, kid. Sometimes I don't know if you're fearless or just plain careless. Fine. Listen up, and I'll give you the recipe for the ultimate.
I think White Day is the only thing that's still there.
Whoa. The chief has an ultimate date plan? I better listen in too, just in case.
First off, you're gonna need a gift. This won't work without one. Can't go wrong with flowers. Just make sure you buy them before the date.
Sasha never makes any clips.
Surprise her. So you can't let her see you buying them on the date. Got it?
Huh. Gotta give them flowers, huh? I gotta take notes.
Next, think about where you're taking.
Bye-bye,
You
Ray.
want somewhere with the right atmosphere, but it's gotta be peaceful. Oh, how about that new
Are you also
aquarium
leaving,
exhibit in
Chris?
Shinagawa?
Goodbye.
Just saw a commercial for it. Might be a good spot, right?
The aquarium's a good place for a date. I see.
Now, once the date part's over, you gotta take her out to dinner. Somewhere nice, too. But it's kinda last minute to make reservations. All the fancy places get booked pretty fast around White Day.
Okay, right. Too late to make any reservations. Wait! What?
Damn it. I don't usually do this, but I know a place. Can't guarantee anything. I bet they're full up too. But you might get an edge if you mention my name.
Wow, amazing! Chief has connections!
So once you're at dinner, you get to talking, enjoying yourselves. That's when you give it to her.
The bill. That's exactly.
Good. You were paying attention. It's the perfect time to surprise her. That ought to do it. Just follow the plan and you're safe.
Wow, this plan is foolproof. Leave it to the chief.
Well, I taught you my secrets. The rest is on you. Do your prep and make those reservations. Good luck. On that note, I'm going home. Now it's up to you.
Bye.
You should start prepping right
The thing is, I
away.
couldn't even
Don't
stop
waste
streaming
the
because I
chief's
can't
advice,
save.
alright?
We have to go through with this now.
Let's see. The reservation comes first. You remember that restaurant Chief told you about?
Thank you for calling, sir. Were you looking to make a reservation? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid we're fully booked for tomorrow.
White Day is crazy, huh? But don't worry. All you have to do is mention the Chief.
You're a friend of Mr. Sakura's? My apologies, sir. If you could just hold for one moment. Thank thank you for your patience. You wanted a dinner course for 2 on the 14th. We will have a table ready for you.
Dang, the chief has serious clout.
Could I ask your name and contact information?
Okay, your dinner plans are locked in.
You need
now
flowers
you just gotta
now.
get the flowers, and then it's off to the aquarium and dinner. It's gonna be busy tomorrow, so we'd better get rest while we can. Today's the day. Let's go get those flowers. Think there was a florist in that underground passage in Shibuya.
Yeah, someone else's reservation got cancelled, like, alright?
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, what brings you here today? I see. Okay, leave it to me. That should do it. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, that comes out to...
Hold on. Let me cover this one.
Where do you have
Taking
money
care of
from?
yourself, so I need to express appreciation for you too.
You're a cat, how can you have money?
I'm rooting for you. Don't worry, I'm a gentleman who knows his manners. I won't be tagging along. All right. Good luck out there.
Yeah, stole it from me, obviously.
Speaking. Right now? Of course, that's fine. I don't have practice today, so I'll head over right away. See you there.
I'm out of a sumire at the aquarium.
There are so
Oh, I love
many
her
different
outfit.
kinds of fish. I'd never have realized just seeing them from a distance. They're all so beautiful. Come to think of it, I remember we had a family trip to an aquarium when I was younger. Kasumi was so excited to see the fish, but apparently I was so scared I cried the whole time. No, maybe because I've got you here, or something like that. Senpai? If I'm wrong, you can just tell me, but is this a date for White Day?
What?
I knew it! I'm so glad I got to spend it with you, Senpai. Since we're on a nice date like this, though, we might as well have fun.
Okay, if it wouldn't be a day we shouldn't have fun.
I think this is the end of the exhibit. Thank you for taking me out today. I'll be even more motivated for tomorrow's practice.
Oh honey, we're not done here. Let's say we keep this going.
What? Well, I suppose I'll take you up on that. This restaurant is beautiful. I'm impressed, Senpai.
I'm actually right there. I thought that would be so cute.
Of course! Oh, right. Inside voices. Sorry about that. Love is so strange. I feel so happy when I'm with my boyfriend, but even tiny failures get me so depressed.
Oh,
As
sweetie.
long as I've got you, though, I feel like I can get through anything. Senpai, I'm glad we're on the same level. So to speak. Oh, sorry.
Okay, bye. Thank you for the gift. Off to the
Sorry
food.
about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this special day. We wish you all an unforgettable evening, with one last finishing touch from us.
Huh? Looks like something's happening.
Apparently. Oh, wow.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
What? Thank you so much. I never saw this coming, but I'm so happy.
Surprise!
I've never been surprised like this. I keep falling in love with you all over again. I guess you put a lot of effort into this date, but I shouldn't have expected anything less, Senpai. You take care of everybody, and you always put their happiness before anything else.
In his
I don't
bag.
want this to be one-sided. One day, I want to take care of you like you do for me. Though, I guess that might not be for a while.
I'm sorry. Like.
Thank you. It'll definitely happen eventually, so please be patient.
Sure.
Okay, maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about it. We still have some time left tonight, so... Can I stay with you just a little longer?
Some time alone together. This is getting way better. From we said a romantic evening to we spent some time alone together. Once it got late, I walked her back to the station. Okay. Sure.
Hey, you're finally taking off tomorrow.
Oh, yep.
Sojiro said you don't have to help out here today.
Go and see your friends before you leave.
Thank you. Do I have to see them?
Off you go then.
Try not to cry.
Let's get to everyone real quick.
Yes! Mission complete.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
mission started anyway. I still have to actually graduate. Honestly though, the idea of not having Sojiro or everyone else around is the scariest part. But I know I can't stay in my room forever. And that's way more important. I feel like I've been getting more curious every day. I want to see and learn so much stuff. So I want you to have this. It's proof I'm moving on. As I only changed this much thanks to the notebook. And you, of course. If you ever feel lonely, just look at this notebook and remember that I've got your back.
Okay.
Hey, just remember to pack once you get back, you hear? I don't want you forgetting anything important here. Oh, yeah. The Diary of the Phantom Thieves leader, huh? Probably gonna be worth a lot someday. Thanks, though. I'll keep it safe. Well, we've all been through a lot, but it seems like everything's changed for the better. Try to behave yourself back home, would you? Not like you ever listened to me anyway. Here, I want you to have these. I've got them memorized already. With that stuff, you can make the same... Well, no, that'd be a waste. Put your own spin on the flavor. Develop it. Make it yours.
Oh, Sojiro.
Come on, you should get going. You still got things to do, right?
Is that actually showing me? Oh, that's new. There.
You look like you're doing well. I decided to stop by after work. I used to come by this area on occasion. I was always a fan of LeBlanc's coffee. It's tomorrow, right? The day you go home? We're talking about the mastermind behind the world-renowned Phantom Thieves. Give me some credit. On the record, you've been cleared of all the crimes you were accused of. Unfortunately, the stigmas that came with them are a little harder to simply wipe away. You might find that even now, sometimes it'll feel like the whole world's against you. So, just in case, take this.
Oh, business
Whenever
card.
you need help, I'll be on your side.
Aww.
Remember that. I'll be doing my part to bring some real justice to our legal system. Can't rely on the Phantom Thieves forever.
It's over.
Oh, hey. You're going home tomorrow, right? Then let me give you an update. So, about Miwa-chan. Her symptoms started fading pretty soon after administering the new medicine. Yeah, I'm relieved too. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you for supporting me through it all. Same goes for the situation with Oyamada. You did everything you could to help me with it. I don't know where all that devotion comes from. Maybe I should take a cue from you. Here, I want you to have this. You saved Miwa-chan. It's only fair that you get to meet her someday. Let's see. Once Miwa-chan's all better, maybe the both of us could take a trip to visit you. Keep your health in check. I want you there to welcome us with a smile, okay?
I recall the days when you helped me out with my speeches here. Yes, I feel the same. But for now, we have more important things to do than reminisce. Both of us are taking our first steps on a new path. It's time we looked forward, not back. You expect farewells to be so sad, but here we are beaming. From now on, your life is your own to live. Now, I suppose I'd better send you off with a parting gift. It's embarrassingly enough, I hardly used it. I hope you'll put it to better use than I did. Whatever new chapters you write with that pen, I'll be watching for them.
Oh no, that's the ending. Won't be anything new. Us collecting stuff for the New Game Plus I won't play because I got Platinum Trophy. Why should I play a New Game Plus?
That's right. You'll be departing tomorrow. It's sad to see this as a season of farewells, but I didn't expect we'd all go our separate ways. That's putting it mildly. This time last year, I'd never have imagined I'd meet you all, leave my home, or become a phantom thief. Do you remember the painting I submitted to that competition? Desire and Hope it was. Well, I would like to bestow it upon you as a parting gift.
Thank you.
As of now, my canvas is still blank. It's not for lack of inspiration. There's so much I want to express, I can barely contain my passion, but my heart has not led me astray yet. I'll paint as it guides me. Even should I scar my work with doubt, hesitation, chaos. Certainly, that's a beauty all its own. Your life is no worse for its own scars. Your truest beauty lies in them. And I hope you tell me their story someday.
Oh. Did you come here for souvenirs? This place has everything. I'm busy getting ready for my study abroad, too. Gotta research schools, places to live, but we're all splitting off to do our own thing, huh? Honestly, it's not really hitting me yet. Yeah, totally. It's not like we're all leaving forever. I mean, we still have the group chat. I'll still be messaging you all, and you gotta respond. By the way, a little girl stopped me the other day in Shibuya. She said she saw me in magazines, and that she wants to be just like me when she grows up. It felt incredible. Oh, right. Vague did a special piece on me in this month's issue. I said it all in the interview, but I'm gonna work hard. One day, I'll be modeling across the world. I've gotta reach people. I want to give someone hope, like you did for me. Thank you for all you've done. The days I spent with you were some of the brightest in my life. Once I'm a star, I'm gonna shine even brighter though. So you watch out for me.
Are they?
Oh? It's a little strange meeting here. That reminds me, the new coffee shop venture is progressing toward opening its first location. Actually, I'll be involved with its launch even while attending college. Indeed. It's an early step, but nevertheless an important one. I can only imagine it'll be difficult. I'll have to balance my studies and managing the company. But it's all for the sake of making my dream come true. I swear I'll make this work. By the way, I tried making something for you. I'd like to sell handcrafted goods at my cafe as well. So this is the first step in my practice. I want to live up to my grandfather's reputation after all, and my father's legacy. It has to be a comforting, welcoming place for everyone. Some place to spend your peaceful hours. Once it opens, we should all meet up there. Just like our days at LeBlanc.
Are you this Ryuji, I guess? Yep.
Yo, man, spring break's supposed to be the most fun part of the year, but instead you're just moving away.
Oh,
Then
I'm
again,
sorry.
So am I. I guess this is probably the last time we'll be meeting up here. Don't even have to ask. I was already gonna do that. Spring break is gonna be boring as hell anyway. Wait a sec. Your hometown isn't near the countryside, is it? I was just thinking it'd be great to run and train somewhere out where it's all big, naturey open space. Honestly, even with the rehab, I don't know if my leg's ever gonna be how it was before. But when I think about how much I want to run, well, I figure there's no point lying to myself. Nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere, but well, you could say that for any goal, right? I don't want to live stuck on regrets or shame. I'd rather just run and keep on running. And hey, you better practice too. See, if we share our times, we can even compete from far away. And when I think about going to school without you guys, I don't know. I can't imagine it. It's nice feeling like I got a future worth looking forward to for once, though. And it's all thanks to you, man.
Quiet, Takakuma. I don't fucking care about you. Dollar. Oh, Ihoi. True. Oh, Lavenza.
So, you have come to say farewell. I have some words of reflection for you in this time of parting. This twisted, broken world sought to crush you, yet you salvaged it, and with your ideals stitched it whole. You were a true trickster of this modern age, a beloved champion of a burdened public, and a man of such great heights. Well, where will his path take him next, I wonder? What further guidance do you need from me? From here on, all will unfold as you wish it. That said, should you desire me to keep watch over you, perhaps I could oblige. I have more than mere words to give you today, though. Allow me to grant you a parting gift. Not as the one who leads you, but simply as Lavenza. This is my blessing to you, to carry on your journey. You were confined to yourself for so long. Now at last it seems only right that you bear its key. In the past, guests of the Velvet Room have received their keys upon their very first visits. However, I was unable to pass it on to you at that point. This is the least I can do for you now. With this key in hand, you will be able to break free of whatever trials may imprison you in the future. Though of course, you have already chosen the path of true freedom. By inspiring others to take up arms and fight for their own beliefs, you may change the world itself. You walk the path of a true trickster. May it lead you to fortune beyond imagining.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I hear your Hikaru got accepted to high school. He'll be a Shujin Academy student in the spring. Thanks, man. Hikaru will be stoked when I tell him. He says he wants to become like you.
What?
Well, being a bro means someone will be following in your footsteps. But I can't leave everything to you. I'm the parent here, so I gotta do my job. Oh yeah, here. It's an EY family gecko. Take good care of it, okay?
Cute.
Having you around the place helped me realize times sure have changed.
Oh wait, that's Gabaru there.
But I'm not going up.
Oh, you can't see him. He's like literally
I
here.
still got more to learn, just like you. Looks like you got plenty of guys following your lead now. I'm real glad we met. Take care.
So, do I have anything else here now?
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Oh, what a coincidence. I was just getting some of my college enrollment papers ready. Soon enough, I'll be living on my own too. New beginnings for both of us, I suppose. Thanks. You'd better take care of yourself back home too. My sister and I are actually going to look at my new place soon. A year ago, all this would have been unthinkable for me. Nobody told me to do this. It's a path I chose for myself. If I'd never met you and stayed a simple honor student, I never realized I had that choice. So, I want
Of course,
you
you
to
get a
have this.
calculator from her.
It helped me learn to love studying. One day, I'll be a police commissioner. I know it won't be easy, but I also know I'll never give up. By giving this to you, I want to prove that. We fought back together, so it seems only fair you keep it. I want you to know that you're an irreplaceable comrade to me.
Thank you.
Always have been, always will be.
In front of school guy? Oh shit. Oh no, wait, that's... Am I not meeting Haru here? I thought I meet Haru here.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's not... Yeah. I'm literally standing in front of her.
Oh.
Can I talk to her, please?
What a coincidence. I'm about to give a lecture. Did you come to see the campus? You're going back home tomorrow, right? Make sure you keep up your studies there, okay?
I will.
Of course. And let me know if there's anything you need. This is the last time we'll see each other for a while. You can at least look a little sad about it. I'm kidding. Honestly, seeing you so happy gives me peace of mind. Now that you're heading out into the world,
Oh, we already had
I've got a
Haru.
present for you.
Yeah. I just realized that as well.
It sounds like the setup to a joke. A student bumps into his teacher in a full French maid outfit. But somehow, that opened up all kinds of new paths in my life. You taught me so much. You're not just my best student. You were a great master. I can make up for all the times I distanced myself from my students. I'll help anyone who needs it. The point is, I'll put in the work. I learned a lot from you, and I won't let that go to waste.
So, we're also done here. Okay, amazing. Ijoji is new one? Lovely.
Oh, it's exactly as the card said. You came to visit me.
Well, it's my
In your
last
current
day.
State. You should be fine. Please be sure to relax once you're home. Well, to make up for all the hard work you did here. I've been receiving encouragement from my clients lately. Even though I should be the one encouraging
No,
them.
no.
Strange,
It was
isn't
just
it?
our teacher.
But perhaps that's the truest form of fortune telling there is. Mutually encouraging each other to find happiness in a world full of tangled, painful fates. It's the kind of comfort I've always hoped to provide in my readings. Here, this card represents your future. Please, take it as a good luck charm.
Oh, what card do we got? No, we don't know.
An upright fortune card represents happiness to come, but it's an omen of doom when reversed. But I know you'll carry on with the same conviction you've always had. You were never one to fear the future. That's how you managed to bring joy to any fate. So I'm sure we'll meet again. Though, that's not based on any augury. Just a personal wish.
Oh, okay. We still did not talk to her, so don't worry.
Oh, honey.
Do you have ESP?
What is ESP?
I'm surprised you knew where I was. Are you here to say goodbye? That's my line. So, I'm close to being able to report on Kaio's case. Ever since all that stuff happened with Shido, the stories haven't stopped rolling in. But it looks like I can finally avenge her. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Here, it's a record of the struggles we shared. By the way, I heard the Phantom Thieves are disbanding? It's gonna be so boring around here. Not every day you get to chase after a bunch of young revolutionaries like them. Hold on though, I bet you got more tricks up your sleeve. You're going home, not turning over a new leaf. I'll be keeping an ear out for your next adventure, okay? I promise, I'll tell your story to the world.
Thank you. So, Hifumi and Shinya, I guess. Am I missing anyone else?
Oh, you came to visit. You're going home tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
To tell you the truth, I have an important shogi tournament tomorrow as well. Thank you very much. If I do well, that will make it 10 straight wins. I'll work hard so I can give you a good report. That's quite a smile. Like a knight standing victorious at the end of a grand siege. But I suppose a knight can't remain idle for too long. His presence is still needed elsewhere, I take it? If my shogi skills have truly helped such a dauntless champion, then it has been an honor and a pleasure. From one player to another, I have a parting gift for you.
Ooh.
The lance piece moves exclusively forward. Until it is promoted, it can only move onward, never back. So let us continue on our own paths, even if we have to part ways for now. One day, when the two of us lances have been promoted, we will retrace our steps and meet again.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, only Shinya's. Oh, Mishima. I forgot about Mishima. Well, I'm sorry. Can you blame me?
Oh, so you're finally heading home tomorrow, huh? I guess this means the Phantom Thieves have disbanded. My documentary script is going well, though. It's not really close to done, but it's coming along. Wait, we're making this a series? I don't know if it'll be that big of a deal, but if I actually get this done, I guess it'd be a waste to stop at one. Makes me wonder how many people I can reach with my work. It's exciting, but kind of scary, too. It might be a bestseller, or it might just fade into obscurity, but I want to put my hope into this. It's a message from the old me to everyone in the world. So, even if I'm scared of failing, I'll face this head on. Just, oh yeah, it's still a pretty early draft, but
okay.
It'd mean a lot if you could read it sometime. I could really use your feed. You probably had tons of crazy fights I don't even know about, right? So, we should sit down and talk about them sometime. The more of it I get on record, the better. I'll make sure the story of the Phantom Thieves goes down in history.
Thank you. Hey, Shinya.
Man. You're moving tomorrow, right? Don't forget to practice at home. Yeah, whatever happens from now on, I'm gonna keep winning too. If I lose,
that's true.
then I'll deal with it, just like you taught me. Oh right, I returned the money, and he forgave me. We're friends now, and he's even playing Gunabout with me. He's still a total newbie, so I'm teaching him all the pro strats. Oh, but don't stress. It's not all boot camp this time. I'm going easier on him. Thanks for everything. You've helped me so much. I'm gonna give you my secret weapon.
Oh.
See? That's my strategy. I use this to practice at home, but these days I'm kinda too busy helping Mom or playing with my friends. At first, I thought you were kinda weird, but now,
I
you
mean,
seem pretty cool.
he has a
So,
point.
I'm still your teacher when it comes to games, but you're my teacher in real life.
Are we done with everyone? I think so. Oh. New simulator.
Let's go.
I should write something.
But there was no one left. No. Oh, no one.
Are you? Hey, I actually. Even between a cat, a human, or some kind of vehicle, it's been hard to say for sure who or what I am. But whatever else I am, I can say without a doubt, I'm your partner. Well then, we should probably go home and get packed, huh?
You're probably gonna say goodbye to us now?
You finished saying your goodbyes? Well, how'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
Not really.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want her getting lost and ending up back here.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad he has to leave me?
He said, Sojiro's stupid.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me. All right, I've been counted on.
Oh, man.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best.
Oh.
So, you go do your best too.
I will.
Thank you for everything.
Right.
Hey.
Hey.
Got everything?
Kinda.
I took you in. I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care. Don't be so cheeky. Oh, and sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, though. Same with that cat. If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing the store, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and go. Yeah.
Oh, he's crying. Look at him. It's not the exact same one as the regular one? Really?
Yo! You over there!
Hey, look this way!
After we said we'd disband.
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station. You really, really gotta go?
Shit.
They've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand?
Dr. Maruki?
Well, he's a lazy-bug.
You're suggesting we split up?
Oh, mind, it's a different ending now.
Should we?
Here we go!
Come and get us!
Shall we then? There's no charge. If you find yourself struggling in life, you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you...
Thank you. Congrats on
then
my
we're
edit.
square. Good luck.
Bye.
Damn, man. Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
Wish it went smoother, but I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat well.
We'll see you soon, right? If you don't come
What was
back,
the point
we'll
of
find you
that
there.
right now?
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
Aw, gotta go already?
We don't make the train schedule.
See you later, my dude!
I'll text you, okay? Come on, sit down.
Oh, there we go. At least we see
You
Sumer
told me to
again.
keep my head up, didn't you?
Told you I was coming with you. Ooh.
I
Take
have no
care.
fucking clue what that's up. That ending is not okay because we romanced her. I'm still waiting for Akuchi to appear out of fucking nowhere. But I think it's not gonna happen anymore. Not in this lifetime, nope. You know what I still don't understand? Oh, wait. Oh, cute. Whatever. You know what I still don't understand? Why did we have that one social up confident thingy? Where he was like, yeah, hey, we're gonna battle against each other in a duel. And he even gave me his stupid... what's it called? Glove. Why? What was the point of that? Like nothing. It's the same stupid ending as before. There were legs in the window and watch window. The trains went... Were they? Because I was just hoping for that to happen. I'm gonna look at that again. Because that was the thing I was waiting for. But I couldn't see any. I'm gonna look at it again. Just let this roll through. You finally see an ending of this game. There you go. Yep. It's been way too long. To be honest, I had really long breaks in between playing this game. Can I just skip this now? No. You have to watch through on the two endings. So I'm gonna open up YouTube for that. landing too. We will see how long we wanna take for strikers. Oh, that song is cool. Yeah, that's the true ending. We're gonna look at the Akichi logs apparently again when this is done. I had one bad or neutral ending. I think the other one will be the exact same. And it's the true ending. Gotta go past the Sonic only. Well, yeah. That's very true. I also still gonna get claimed for this song in here, I'm so sure. Are Lex come after the titles? Well, we will see. You just spoiled this for me now? How dare you? Yeah, let's just see how this will end. How long is this ending? Come on, this song is really pretty, but please. I have places to be, like my bed. We just saw the credits already. It looked at one of the other endings. Please. I can click whatever I want. New. Who's skipping? I think I'm just gonna get myself something to drink. I'm really thirsty. Oh god. No, actually thirsty for water. Yeah. Especially, I already watched them once. Why I'm not allowed to skip this? I see. I understand if you're not allowed to skip the first times. Okay, like, I'm not gonna read them anyways, but still. But like, when I already saw them once, let me skip through them, please. No, I do understand. I would be also very honored if I would be like in a list or something like that. Not like that, but... Oh, Aniplex was working on that. And Sega. Special thanks to all Persona 5 Royal players that you're welcome. I just wanna go to bed. It's like 1 AM. Let me sleep, please. Yeah, it's the end of the credits. Something? Anything? Please? Thank you.
Oh.
I was looking the guys outside, they were not that catchy. That's not what I'm hoping for. What? There were still new legs. Come on. Are we gonna watch the YouTube video? Yes, I would like to saw it. There were new legs whatsoever. We're gonna watch the YouTube video. It's okay. I already picked up a YouTube video. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. So. There you go. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Thank you so much. Yeah, platinum the game. That's Maruki, that's the guys.
You don't like the train schedule.
Blah blah blah. We don't care about this. Is my screen holding up? Yeah, it at least does. That's Kazumi. Blah blah. Kazumi. Blah. There we go. Right now I'm searching for evidence here. After titles? Okay, wait. We can skip these like at least this. Oh my god, look how long they are. Anything else? What? You go boycott. So let's see. Let's watch them one more. So long. Come on, mate. Wait. I think I saw that. It's that here, isn't it? don't know who those are, but yeah. Yeah! Oh my god. That's his jacket, isn't it?
Oh.
Let's pause that. But that's the jacket, I think. Let me open that. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Everything's good. I don't see the gloves pretty well. Yeah, but those are just regular gloves. I actually really wanted to look at the jacket because of this one here. If that's the actual same one. I take that. I take it. Alright. Okay. I take that. The right one. Oh god, this took so long. Oh god. I can't believe the 3 with days. All these lions are not happy now. After like, I don't know, complaining about this for ages. Like Phil Dream. I mean, it wasn't his legs actually, it was his torso, if we go by that. But I take it. I take it as a sign. Sadly, Strikers goes after the vanilla ending. So there's still hope he's alive because he apparently never died, but I don't know how they will go with that. And with the new character, apparently. I actually don't think Kazumi is gonna be in there. And I also don't think Akashi will be, which is a bit sad, but he is alive, I take that. It's like, not that I ever believed he's dead in the original one because you never saw a corpse. If you don't see a corpse, it's not dead. So yeah. I'm looking forward to Strikers, which is gonna come out next month? Already? When the Strikers coming out. Was it next month? Yeah, on the 20th. So it's a bit over a month. So we can play something else in between. Maybe not Persona 4. I don't think I will be able to finish that between a month. But we're gonna put something else into the list. We're probably gonna finish a bit earlier. I don't know, man. You ask me things I don't know. I will probably read up on some theories online. You can do the same. There are most likely a bunch of theories out there. But yeah, I did hear that Strikers comes after the regular vanilla ending because Royal wasn't out, wasn't out long before Strikers came. Because you have to think like Strikers is like already out for like over a year or something in Japan, and Royal is also like over a year old. So I think they kind of overlapped, and that's why Strikers won't come after the regular ending. But I don't know for sure. I didn't even look into what Strikers is about. I just knew it has a different battle system, which I'm kind of looking forward.
I love you lots and lots and lots.
Hi there, Saint Cities. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, we will see about art. I'm just glad we waited through the game before Strikers comes out. So that's a big plus on my end. And yeah, we're gonna call it a day. I need some sleep. Thank God I don't have to work tomorrow, but I need some sleep and I need to go to the vet with my cat again and just hope for the best. So yeah, let's call it a day here. You in Genshin, yeah. I need to do some Genshin now that I played so much Persona. I really need to get a bit back up to get Primus for Excel. Because I need Excel. So yeah, anyways, have a good sleep, have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is at your place. have a really good start into next week, and we will see each other again on Tuesday with something. I have not decided yet. We will see. Maybe join my Discord. Maybe I'm gonna make a poll there. I don't know yet. But anyways, have a lovely evening, night. I will go to bed. I'm so tired. Bye bye, everyone.